Alrighty, what's going on everybody? Jay Baker Vlogs here, and welcome to the next episode of the vlog series. Well, anyway guys, if you haven't seen yesterday's episode of the vlog series, it's called the AAA Experience. I have it down in the links description below, and you are good to go. Well, you guys have questioned me about the comments and stuff, and where did the Amarillo Sod Poodles came from? Well, I'll tell y'all. Last year in the 2018 series, the San Antonio Missions were playing their final season of AA baseball here in the Alamo City. Well, in 2017, David Elmore, the owner of the San Antonio Missions, has announced the relocation of the AA franchise that was here in San Antonio to be moved to Amarillo, where they were to compete against in the Texas League against Midland, Frisco, Corpus Christi, Springfield, Tulsa, Arkansas, and Northwest Arkansas. The 7 ball clubs that Amarillo in this season faces today. And so, the guys were actually from here. I mean, we saw in the 2018 series where it was the final year of AA ball, and they were going to be moved. And it was true. I mean, Elmore made it specifically clear that these boys was going to be moved to Amarillo, while the Colorado Springs Pacific Coast League was to be here in San Antonio as part of the AAA affiliate for the Milwaukee Brewers. And now you guys know the answers to what I just said in this video, doing the reaction to today's video of yesterday's vlog. And so yeah guys, it was most likely the fun experience that I have enjoyed just to go back and witness AAA myself, because it was a long time. I didn't go back after July 23rd of last year, because it was just one of those things. And, I am going to rate this as a 8 out of 10. It was good. And I do got to say, I love baseball. And don't get me wrong, I have always loved it. Like I said in the videos, baseball will always be my passion, no matter what. It's a fun sport. You could be outside, enjoy life, enjoy Mother Nature. Because a lot of times, Mother Nature is pretty most of the time. You could go out to the ballpark, you can enjoy yourself. You have a corn dog or a big plate of nachos. I mean, whatever you prefer that is best to you, And so, yeah, this is the reaction of what the ballpark looks like to this day. The vlogs, they're good. And, they didn't say nothing. They said, well, as long as he don't bring the camera, that's alright. But anyway. So you do see that my dad and I, we were in here. And I might as well just turn up the volume so you guys can hear. We got a full group. Yeah. Memphis Redbirds and San Antonio Missions. 1 year later. New era begins. The other goes away. Yeah. Anyway, that's okay. Yeah. And you guys could tell I did took some pretty good pictures. And even though you do see the guy on the mound, and even though it's a good game. I enjoyed it. But here's more to come.
Really? You got the app? Golly. Well, this guy's on the roll today. We are at the top of the fourth inning with Edmundo Sosa batting for the Redbirds.
Now, when you hear that name, you know, guys,
Nice.
when you actually hear that name by the name of Edmundo Sosa, he was for the Double-A Springfield Cardinals. Now, even though there are 3 call-up tracks to Major League Baseball, you're first going to start out, even if you do start out with Springfield, you will always start off with Double-A baseball first, even if you are a prospect. You know, any prospect from left field, right field, to pitcher, to shortstop, to first, second, third, even to batter or catcher, whoever. You always be a prospect, no matter what. And, yeah, so anyway, your call-up track begins with Double-A Springfield. That's your first stop in minor league baseball. Then it'll be Triple-A Memphis. And then the next stop is your final stop. You get to go to St. Louis. It's great, you know. So, yeah, it was a fun experience. It really was. I enjoyed coming back here and shooting my first Triple-A game. Now, it was a good one. Gotta say, it really was. Just to be out there with my dad and me, you know, and you guys that have wanted to always get the questions and answers of what happened to this team. Where did this team go? Well, you guys always have to remember that the Double-A team is not here in San Antonio anymore. Even though it was made clear that last year, as San Antonio took its final days with the Tulsa Drillers, the guy said, well, this will be the end chapter. The end of the Padres, the end of this affiliation. And, well, most likely, it was an end to a chapter. And even though it was sad at first because I really loved the Rockhounds coming here, and I do gotta say, I miss those boys so much. I mean, they're probably watching this vlog right now saying, man, do we miss a 15-and-a-half-year fan who has loved the organization. And Oakland A's is a pretty good baseball major league that I've seen over the years. Now, even though we have seen in 2017 that Los Angeles, or was it 2018? I'm not really sure, but do you believe the Houston Astros won the World Series back in one of those years? And really, it was really good. I mean, I will always remember 5-1. I think it was Astros and Dodgers. And I remember now. It was one of those two teams. I think it was the Astros back in 2017 that won the World Series and stuff. But anyway. So yeah, we are already out of the ballpark in this vlog. And most likely we're about to head to Sonic. One of our favorite places where you get half off drinks. And, you know, you get is pretty good. Pretty good place. Sonic, you know. So, anyway, yeah, I am going to show you guys, since this is the end of the reaction, and most likely we're going to show you guys some awesome, some also, cool stuff, Now, as you guys could tell, this was last year's booklet, and this is AA booklet, because you can see Josh Naylor's name and River Stevens' name on there. And if you guys know who this is, you can read this page right here. This was David Elmore. He is the owner of the San Antonio Missions and also owner of Elmore Sports Group, which he did bring AAA here to San Antonio, and we have been affiliated to Milwaukee Brewers. He moved the AA to West, to the city of Amarillo. And that's where the Amarillo Sod Poodles got their name from. City Council came up with that name. And I do gotta say, it is a funny yet ridiculous name. Yeah, I know. You guys are saying, well, what kind of name did they choose for that club anyway? Why Sod Poodles? How about the Amarillo Armadillos? Well, gotta say, it was not my choice. The City Council of Amarillo made that choice, but gotta say, it's a pretty good name. I won't disagree with it, because it's always a good name. So yeah, we evidently knew the players in this one. Evidently, you guys can read their names on camera. And then there was a lot more where this came from. And you had Ty France and Michael Diaz and Michael Geddes. I mean, these guys will always be remembered in Texas League history, especially for a team like San Antonio. And even though we will always remember them, these guys were so good. And they will always be good. Like I said, these guys will be living legends one of these days. I guarantee that, So yeah, I mean, Webster Rivas, Gerardo Reyes, Seth Simmons, River Stevens. And, these guys will always be remembered. And then you have Fernando Tatis Jr. And you have Peter Van Gansen. These were the former Mission players. Now, you always got to remember that this team, the Chihuahuas, were San Diego Padres owned, Now, here's the new track to getting from AA ball to Major League ball. Amarillo, you're going to start there, then you'll start AAA, El Paso, and then they will forward their guys to the Padres. This is the Major League Padres that I'm talking about. Now, the new booklet that we got yesterday. If you went to the ball game and you have this booklet, you can go over it with me in this video and this vlog, And I do gotta say that it was pretty good. So, this is the AAA Pacific Coast League. It says it right here in the left corner of each and every page that's in this booklet. And then you will see a new manager, Rick Sweet. Even though there was number 30 last year. And that was, trying to think of his name. He was the Mission's owner. But anyway, I'll find out for y'all who he was. Yeah, now I know. Philip Wellman. Wellman was the the Missions manager from last year, and now replaced with this guy. He is the AAA guy from Colorado, and his name is Rick Sweet. He's the new manager. And then we're going to go off, and here are the new Mission players. And these guys, brand new, never seen before. So, yeah. And then here's your line scorecards. And then, most likely, here's more of them. And these guys are brand new, right from Colorado. They're not like Fernando Tatis Jr. or Josh Naylor or Ty France. These guys were legends. And these guys in AAA could be the same thing like the AA guys were. All these guys in baseball these days are legends, just like Babe Ruth was. Babe Ruth was a legend, and he was a good one too. We will never forget who he was. Even though I didn't know him personally, but I've heard years and years and years, even doing the research of Babe Ruth, he was a legend. And to this day, he will always be a legend, no matter what. And then you got more of these guys right here. And, you know, these guys, they're pretty good. So, yeah, I mean. And then there's that right there. And there's Rick Sweet when he was doing his press conference. He got the managing job for the San Antonio Missions, going into his 30th season, and 66-year-old former Major League catcher. He was a rookie for a skipper for single-A ball. Bellingham, Seattle, where he guided future Hall of Famer Ken Griffey Jr. From his experience, he helped young players develop into major leaguers. Is the ideal job. Sweet stated that I've never worked a day in my life, whose playing career included stints with San Diego, the New York Mets, and Seattle, and the Mariners. I get to put on a uniform, get dirty, and throw every day. I love the players. I love being at the ballpark. I love challenging these players by pushing them to their test, to test their limits. I love to see the players in the big leagues. I still get calls from guys who played for me for 25 to 30 years. The players keep me young and they keep me in the game. It's still fun. This season brings a little something extra as San Antonio's newest manager will be part of history. And one day, part of being a legend. Hey, being a legend, guys, it's good. It's like I said, Babe Ruth will always be a legend. Let's see. After spending 117 years in the Texas League, the Missions are leaping to AAA as the Pacific Coast League. The newest member, Sweet spent the past 4 years as Colorado Springs skipper, is eager to be a part of the San Antonio Missions. He instantly started to like San Antonio. During his visit as a player with Amarillo, and as a manager of the Jackson Astros. Now he's ready to enjoy the city on a regular basis. And I gotta say, that's pretty good in Sweet's own words. And do gotta say, this guy, pretty good. This team has always been pretty good. But we will always remember that San Antonio spent 117 years in the Texas League. And now they ended the chapter, began a new book. As part of being a AAA team and new affiliation to the Milwaukee Brewers. While the former San Antonio Missions has already gone to Amarillo. The team goes, but the team name of the San Antonio Missions stays here. And AAA will gain this new this name right here. And do gotta say, you guys know the answer now of watching this video and the reaction of yesterday's episode. So yeah, it was really good. I enjoyed it. So anyway, guys, if you got any more questions for me, I'm always here. Check me out at J Baker Vlogs and the channel that you are watching now, and you're good to go. So in the meantime, my friends, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, post notifications, drop a like on this video, and if you have a comment for me or if you have any other questions, I will be gladly to help you and make sure that I can answer them the best I can. So, anyway. Well, without further ado, guys, I'm J Baker Vlogs here. You can call me John, J, whoever you want to call me, and you're good to go. In the meantime, my friends, I'm Jonathan, and we'll see you next time on the vlog series. Hope everybody has a good day, and we'll see y'all again in the next episode of the vlog series.